Right, hello, happy witching hour. I had to come on here and express my thoughts. And this is not just personal, this is also in the business arena. Okay? So this is my biggest pet peeve. And I've noticed a lot of people doing it. I have noticed a lot of people doing this. I really have. And you know what? It irritates me every time I see it. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what your religious or spiritual beliefs is. But this is one good way to get on my list and to make it on Jamila's shit list. This is a good way of doing it. And see, you know what? This goes along the lines of people not caring, people not having enough respect for other people, and especially enough respect when it comes to the Black community, when it comes to the Black woman. And I swear to you, if you have done this to me in the past couple of years, and if you think that I am not a soul survivor, and if you think that I am weak, you're going to have another thing coming to you because I cannot stand when people do this. I work really, really hard on my rituals for my clients. I work every day. I have been working every day for almost 30 years, for the past 30 years. Almost 28 years I've been working every single day. The past 6 years I've been working for myself, but I've been working jobs and being responsible. I'm not talking about just working part time. I'm talking about there were some times I worked two jobs. And I have been disrespected on YouTube and stereotyped and not given my proper respect. And I am angry about it. I am angry about these people on YouTube that do not take it seriously. I swear to God, this is one thing that gets me irritable. It gets me pissed. Is when I am working my ass off and I am taking care of my business, and you got people that will go and disrespect me, talk down to me, to a loser that does nothing for his community, that does nothing for his own children, that doesn't even take life seriously. That irritates me to no end. Like, I swear to God, like, and I got people sending me negative energy every single day. And I think this irritates a lot of Black women. I'm not even gonna lie. Is when Black women, we have worked our butts off. And I'm talking about, I can prove it. I can prove it. I have never in my life not worked. I have never in my life sat around on an extended 3-year vacation collecting unemployment benefits. Never have I done that. I haven't been able to. I've been able to collect unemployment before, but I ain't never sat around and made excuses. And these types of people, you know what? They don't take life seriously. They have absolutely no responsibility, don't have to worry about that responsibility, and then will come to me and talk crazy to me while protecting a low-lifted bum. You know, this is usually the story. I'm going to tell you something. I have been disrespected on YouTube by two women who are disrespecting me, a hard working woman for a loser, talking crazy to me, talking down to me, playing games. No, don't play games with me. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The only person that deserves to be called Big Daddy is Jamila, because I'm Big Daddy. I'm Big Daddy. Don't none of these men, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I don't know if we can call it nepotism or sexism or what we can call it, but that is one way to get on my shit list is to sit up here and talk down to me, a woman that has worked my ass off for the past 20 something years. And in my company, I take my company very seriously. I make sure that I do everything right for my clients. And you know what? I have even sacrificed a lot for people to come and talk crazy to me and give honor to a loser. You know what? We no longer look. I'm gonna tell you, I'm so serious about this. I'm gonna tell you something because I'm gonna talk about this. This is a real problem, and you know what? Because of our sexist society, because of desperate women, I have had to deal with this bull crap on YouTube. I have had to deal with people thinking they can disrespect me. Do you know how hard I work for my clients? Do you know how much of my energy I put into my rituals and my spells for my clients? Do you want to know? Just go over to my Etsy. Go over to my Etsy and you'll see my reviews. I work very, very hard and I put a lot of my heart and my soul into what I do for my clients. I do a lot. I go through a lot of trouble to set up my group rituals, to set up my Sabbath rituals. I do a lot. And for somebody that sits there and does nothing, puts in no effort, doesn't even have to take care of his children. Yeah, we already know that he don't care about having no money because he don't have to take care of nobody. That's what irritates me. It's all a joke. It's a big joke that nobody should take seriously. But instead, because I'm a woman, because I bleed every month, because I bleed every month, I am not respected. I am not taken seriously because I won't have sex with a bum. Because this is what happens. This is what happened. This bum gets to stalk me for 6 years straight. And then what do people do? Because he's a man, they go over and they lie to him. I have set up here and I swear to God, I worked so hard. You know what? I deserve to get a break. I deserve a break. You know that I deserve a vacation. Than to constantly be treated like a slave and to be talked down to for a bum that is never, I swear, if you a woman or a man that has done that to me, I'm talking about in my personal life and in business. My spirits woke me up during the witching hour to tell you that we have a huge problem with you. We have a huge problem with you. If you have took my kindness for weakness, spit in my face, and then went over there to a worthless loser and talked down to me, we have a problem with you. You know what? If anybody had any respect for black people, this would not happen. This would not happen to where the scales of respect would be that imbalanced. I don't look. Oh my God, you know how people be on here showing screenshots of what somebody gave to them? I wish that you know what? I wish I could show a screenshot of the cash apps and and just the hard work and the blood and the sweat and the tears that I have put into freaking supporting 5 children. And for people to go and disrespect me for somebody that sits there and laughs all day and lies while the mother of their children struggles. Any woman that's talking to a man like that, I don't respect women like that. I don't. Every single day, this man, the clock ticks. Every single day, the clock ticks. Chronos is ticking every second of the day. And these children that this man is abandoning. I'm talking about, oh, I don't have to do anything. Everybody knows that Jamila has a business that earns a consistent income. Everybody knows that. I don't care about all of the fantasy and the butthurt egotistical men that want to sit up here and tell me that I ain't got no real business. You know what? Most of those men don't take care of their responsibility. I don't respect women like that. I don't respect women that would let a man live in her house while he runs away from his responsibility of children that he created. And you know what? You are blasphemy. You are blas. You, to me, I swear to God, I have seen women do it. I have seen women take these men into their homes and provide them food, sex, and shelter while they are able to never take care of their responsibility. Can you imagine how much those children that are growing up right now, they probably have had their lights turned off before, their water turned off before, they've probably went without food before for a man because of a man that not only refused to take care of his children, but also tried to make it more difficult on the woman. I'm completely on the side of the woman. You will never, ever in your life see me taking the side of a man like that. You got to be a pretty low-lifed person with no morals and no values. And then you know what you do? You sit over there and you crack on the children. You will crack on and you will laugh at the children that they get to abandon, that they get to be deadbeat dads to. You know what? When these children grow up, what they gonna see is mama working hard. They gonna remember that they mama was working hard for them every single day. And they're gonna see this loser, this man that does nothing. He sits around and does nothing all day long, telling jokes that ain't even funny. Let me tell you, those children are gonna give honor to the person that was taking care of them, especially if they care about themselves. I can see the future right now when it comes to that. I can see these men. I'm not talking about you men that earn something. If you a man that earns something and you take care of your children and you're not abandoning them, you good with me. I have never look, I'm gonna tell you something. It is triggering to me. It is very triggering to me to see a man not taking care of his children while being honored and respected in any way, while you disrespecting me and spitting in my face. That is where I draw the line. That is where I completely draw the line. I wouldn't even I don't even think I would even want to pretend to be cool with a man like that. I don't think I could even pretend to be okay with that. When you think about the fact that this man is so irresponsible that he has made several babies all over the world, you know what? I wouldn't even want to distract him from his responsibility. I'd say, you know what, brother? We don't have time to hang out on a panel. We don't have time to talk to each other. You need to be getting some sleep so that you can get your butt up in the morning and go to work so you can take care of those children. And we got people on here on YouTube. Let me tell you something. Hey, Patsy. Hey, Sammy Bears. We have people here on YouTube that have never worked, never in their life. I have over 20 years of work experience in the workforce. I worked for companies up until 2016. I had a little job till my business took off. And you got people on here that have never had a job, not one, couldn't hold a job, not one job. I've held down two. Tell me that they gonna come on here, throw a temper tantrum, talk some shit about me, share a Photoshop photo of me, and you gonna shut down my business and tell me to get a job. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. These people got a rude awakening coming to them. Because if it's one thing that I have always taken seriously, it's earning money for my family. If it's one thing because you know what, with that, I mean, my goodness, and you got men that are running around here delusional, thinking that children are fed with air. Love and being pretty don't pay the bills, does it? Do you think that me being pretty pays the bills? No, it doesn't. Me being serious about paying them. That's why I always do, and I don't worry about anything. I have the right to sit here and laugh and not worry about anything. You know what? Because I've done it. I have a 21-year-old child that I raised. I have a 19-year-old and 18-year-old that I raised. I got myself up every single day, got up 6 o'clock in the morning, dragging kids out of the bed to get them to either get them to school or a daycare so that I could get myself to work. This was years ago before I started my own business. And for somebody that doesn't even care, for somebody that sits around and waits for a woman to do it for, and I don't, and you know what? This is the one thing I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is one thing I don't agree with. I don't agree with men that have no money and no means of making money. You don't need to be thinking about having sex. And it irritates me. I'm going to tell you something. Women that have sex with these men nilly willy, they nilly willy having sex with these men that don't have nothing. These men don't need to be having sex. They need to be handling their business as men. I don't agree with it. I am not joking. And look, if you could see the seriousness of the look on my face right now, I am not joking. It is an insult. You know how many men out there work hard every single day. They can't even get a woman to look at them because women are too busy looking at these losers that do nothing. I don't agree with it. What can you do when the man next door is coming at night hitting the walls of my apartment, then can't be found when police came. And you know what, Patsy? Let me tell you something. Men have lost their mind. They don't do anything right but take and take and take and take and take. And when a woman talks crazy to either another woman or a man that is handling his business or her business, I got a problem with that. And you know what? I got black candles. I'm gonna tell you something. People like that deserve everything that they get. You have no idea. You have no idea. And then these men can be very, very jealous. So I think that it has something to do with jealousy. Right? He don't work because you know why, Patsy Lopez? Because he doesn't have to. They don't have to. They don't have to be responsible. They don't have to do what they're supposed to do because somebody in their life is going to pick up and do it for them. People like me and you, we got to work. While these men sit back and call themselves Big Daddy when they ain't got a pot to piss in nor a boot to throw it out with. This is the reality of it. This is one of the this what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I cannot flirt with a man that has nothing to offer me. You know that? And you know, I've been in my 20s. I've been stupid before. I wouldn't necessarily call myself desperate, but I was stupid. You know, I've made that mistake. You know what? I learned very quickly. I learned very quickly. I went through a stupid phase when I was in my early 20s until I gave birth. And then I realized, I said, yeah, I said, this is crazy. You know what? And I've actually dealt with men that I'm gonna tell you something. They was living with a woman that was providing them a safety net. I don't respect women that allow men to live in their house, feeding them, clothing them, and screwing them while they don't take care of their kids. I think that a woman that does that is worthless. I don't think that she's worth a pebble under your shoe. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Oh wow, wow. Well, see, there it is. Then see, this is one of the well. You know what? Let me tell you something, Patsy. I've been on Section 8 before, and I didn't have no nigga living with me. There was you please no. But you know what? I'm not on it anymore. Okay, it's been a few years since I walked away, and I did it only because I needed a little bit of help but when you see women, and I've known women to do this. You see women taking a man in that does nothing for his children, nothing, and providing them refuge. And I want Black women to pay close attention to this one too. Okay? Because I've had a female do that to me. My child, me and my son struggled for at least a year because she allowed the father of my son to live with her. Had a baby for him too. Thought it was cute. She thought she was cute. This irresponsible man that wouldn't work. That's why I don't want nothing to do with none of them. Because for years I was pissed. And you know what? I was still nice. And then those people did what? They tried to come to YouTube and talk crazy about me. Told lies on me. You know what? When I could have been a bitch back then. Well, I'm being a bitch now. And for some reason, you know, people don't take it seriously. And I guess the Black woman ain't supposed to speak out about it. I guess we're not supposed to speak out about it. You provided a deadbeat father refuge away from the storm that he was supposed to face as a man. Men are not supposed to get coddled like that. Men are supposed to be strong. But you got women that will coddle a loser just so that he can be the bane of your life, just so that they can empower him. If I catch a woman empowering a man like that, and we see it all the time. We see women that hate other women. Let me tell y'all women something. I would never allow your baby daddy, your deadbeat baby daddy, to live up in my house rent free. This man is white. Oh, you know what? Race don't have nothing to do with it. But see, listen, Patsy Lopez. Things are already hard enough out there for Black women. People judge us just for blowing our nose. You know that? I swear to God, Black women are judged so harshly. We are. We are judged so harshly. Life is harder for us automatically. It is because we're Black, especially during perilous times like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can agree with that coming from your standpoint, but times are already hard for Black people as it is. And you got these losers that will run over to desperate women. Desperate women want to get back. And why they hate Black women so much, I have no idea. Why they hate Black women so much, I have no idea. Do y'all understand? But it irritates me when I see, especially any race of person, whether or not it's a Black woman, whether or not it's a white woman, but it's extremely disgusting when I see white women doing this because you are not his savior. You can't save him. You have no power. In fact, a desperate white woman plus a ignorant nigga, they don't have no power at all. I'm just let's just cut to the chase on that. Let's just cut to the chase on that, okay? Instead of us sitting up here trying to pretend as if these people have any power knowing that they're low lives. I'm sorry. If you are a white woman or a Black woman and you are sitting up here providing a safety net for a loser of any race, for the bane of children, you know how this man has done harm to children. You know how this man has done harm to his own children. We ain't got no respect for you. Let me tell you something. The one thing I can tell you is that I have known me for the past 44 years. And I would have never done that to another woman. You know what? Men are better men because of me. Because if a man that was broke, listen, I will throw a broke man out on in the streets. You know why? Because he needs to learn how to support himself. I'm not going to coddle him just because I'm desperate for some sex. I'm not going to do it. You want to be with me, you got to have something. You know why? Because I'm worth it. A woman that sits up there and goes after bums and losers, trust me, she ain't worth it or something wrong with her. So we already know. Let's just not even front anymore on YouTube. Let's no longer stay. What's the word that I'm looking for? In the delusion. This man, all he does is front like he has any power, but he has none. And the reason why he was able to front like he had any power is because he slept with this woman last year, which allowed him to continue to stalk people. But see, what he doesn't realize is that there's a history there. I have a 21-year-old son that is trying to get his life together so that he can live his life. Luckily, my mom left him something. She left him a little something. Luckily for him and for me to help us out. And then people want to talk crazy about my mama. Okay. Talk crazy about my mama. That she's the hero. Because these men, all they do is come to YouTube and talk shit about me, lie on me, and try to make it harder on me. And please believe we in a war, and we in a war that I am going to win, because I don't care about what I look like. I don't care if I'm fat. I don't care if I'm ugly. I don't care what your opinion of me is. Let me tell you something. I deserve respect, because I would never do that. I have seen this woman do this before with his father. This man didn't have to do nothing. In fact, he was on food stamps for years. They was cheating the welfare system, and provided him a safety refugee so that he wouldn't have to take care of any of his children. And then had the audacity to come back to YouTube and try to disgrace me. But we all know the divine goddess knows. The divine goddess knows. I'm just telling y'all. Women like that give it up to losers, they should not be given any respect. You don't empower a loser. That's where you messing up. That's where you totally messed up. And you think that you empowering that loser to come after me? All he doing is running around the internet talking crap. But you know what? I think it does have something to do with racism, apparently. And a lot of these women, Patsy, they think, oh, you're getting back at black women. Oh, we're going to get these black women. We're going to sit up here. We're going to coddle. We're going to support this black man in attacking black women. That is wrong as hell. And that you will not get away with. You won't get away with it. I was being attacked all last year. I didn't have sex with nobody. I didn't go travel nowhere to have sex with nobody, but instead I was attacked. I was attacked. A hardworking citizen, okay, attacked because another woman decided to go and open up her legs to a bomb. How I ended up getting scapegoated on, I have no idea. None of these men can explain it. But you know what? At the end of the day, let me tell you who's going to get you. Let me tell you who's going to get them. Saturn, Patsy. Let me tell you who's in control over all of this. The planet Saturn, Kronos. These men that are like that, oh my God, let me tell you something. And you know what? These types of people that all are under one consciousness to try to hurt a woman. I've managed to still pay my rent every month. I've managed to still get what I need to get. But you know what? You know what I really can't stand is a black man that thinks that he can come on here and all he got to do is disrespect a black woman, and he's going to get all of this respect and these accolades. And that's where I have an issue with them. That's where I have an issue with any woman. I don't care what race you are. Your race has nothing to do with it when you are giving respect and accolades, and when you are empowering a man that hates women, when you are empowering an irresponsible man that stole from his own children. Yeah, I'm just telling you. What you need help with, Patsy? Yeah, that's a trip. I'm sorry, but I don't be some help, girl. You can contact me behind the scenes. That's what I'm here for. And you know why these women do it? They do it out of their petty jealousy. They do it out of petty jealousy, don't they? They don't do it because they have some sort of righteous plight against that woman. Nah, they do it because they know that that woman, I know that I've had it done to me simply because I relocated. It was done to me simply because people I didn't want nothing to do with folk no more. And it was the same thing that happened years ago, only very different. Only very different. The same exact female had a deadbeat father living up in her house, providing him safety and refuge from his responsibility. That's exactly what happened. That's all that happened. Okay. And she tried to make it seem like it was some kind of sexual kink to where, and it was like, no, it wasn't like that. My son was 8 years old when you got pregnant by him. But I don't respect women like that. I don't respect any woman like that. I don't respect a woman that sleeps with a man that don't have nothing. It's not the point of charging him for sex. I don't charge men for sex, but damn it, if I'm gonna have sex with you, you got to have something. Dang, that sound pretty bad. Have you done any work on him, Patsy? Y'all don't respect women like that though. That's one way to lose respect from me real quick. I'm gonna tell you something. Uh and then else and men like that don't understand. Oh, well, why should I have to have a job or have some money? What does sex cost money? It's not the point of if sex costs money. Why would a woman want to lay down with a man like that? Why would you want to lay down with a man that provides nothing to you as a woman? He's got to at least energetically have something. And you know, I do believe that women that can't even sleep with a man that at least has a job, something, something. You got to have something. You can't just be running around here. Oh, Lauren Smokey. So what do I need? I still want you. And I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to express that. I just had to express my frustration and my anger for that. You know, men that don't actually do anything for their families, men that don't do anything for their community don't deserve any kind of respect. And they certainly shouldn't be calling somebody like that Big Daddy. That's a sick joke. That's a sick joke. And then sitting up here in my face talking crazy to me while I give my children everything. And this man just want to sit up there and be coddled. He want to be treated like a child and a baby and a woman at the same time. He want to be treated like a child, a baby, and a woman. Sit there and have somebody take care of him, and he ain't worth a damn. And you got women out here, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Typically, a hardworking black woman, she don't even watch channels like that. I know I don't. But you know, I wouldn't even consider myself to be hardworking. The work that I do for people, it does keep me busy all day though. It does. It keeps me busy because I have to deal with certain stuff. There's certain things that I have to do. I have to make offerings to these spirits. It ain't no joke. It's not. It's not no joke. It is a very serious thing that I do. But you got somebody that literally sits around telling bad jokes all day long, talking crazy to hardworking women. And I respect our women that get their butts up every day because that's exactly what they do. Because I was one of them for years. I still am technically. You know, it's very different working for yourself versus working for somebody else. I think that either way it balances itself out. because I don't have to get up every day and go get in a gasoline engine car and emit frequencies into the earth. I don't have to do that every day, which the earth definitely appreciates that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that people that drive a commute every day, but I don't have no commute. And I think that that was actually good for the world. You know, when everybody during COVID, everybody was sort of at home. A lot of people that had jobs, their companies, they worked from home. That's what they did. And it's a lot of people that are still working from home because of COVID, which means what? Our air quality is going to change. That's what people haven't paid attention to. The air quality is different because people are not driving as much. There's not as many cars out on the road emitting carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide everywhere. I don't respect that though, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. And you know what? I don't understand why those types of people attack the woman. Because he's attacking the woman. Because deep down inside of him, he knows that he ain't about nothing. Deep down inside of him, he knows that he provides nothing to his children. And you know what? He don't want to face that music. He don't want to face that fact. As a woman, I beseech you, if whatever they call it, to face that fact. I'm not gonna sit up here and kiss your butt and make it seem like what you're doing is okay. I'm not gonna sit up there and do that because I already know what the deal is. I already know what's up with men like that. I already know that and men like that will do nothing for their families, and they'll come on here and say, "Don't date a single mother." I can guarantee you that his baby mama is dating somebody with his children that is more than likely helping her pay her bills, because that's why she put him out. She said, "I can do better than you. I can get a man that helps me pay the bills. Why should I have to help? Why should I have to share with you?" That's what this woman realized finally. That you just an extra mouth to feed around here. What you talking about? You can't add these men, these women out here that are struggling. You can't add those men to your food stamp case. You can't add those men to your voucher, your Section 8 voucher. If anything, you're taking a risk because that person should be out working every single day, doing something. Some kind of don't even take it seriously. This man I was arguing with last night, he don't even take it seriously. He was challenged to start his own business. He said, "I'm going to make an eye star cream." It was a joke. He does not care about his family. He doesn't care about those children unless he's having sex with the mama. That's the type of man that we dealing with right there. And how many real men out there whose relationship didn't work out? Was you that ornery to the point where you literally threw the last 6 years in the garbage? And you gonna say something to me after? And you know what? That's why I'm sitting up here right now. I'm about to get off of here. I had to come and express my pet peeve on that, because I'm gonna go ahead and uncover the rest of my body of work that I've done. You know what? I can have pride and self-respect, because for the past 6 years, I ain't did nothing but uploaded my work to this channel. That's what I've done. In the meantime, dealing with these ignorant men on here that ain't did nothing. I can be proud of myself because of that. I have worked and took care of my little children. I have done my job as a parent. I've done my job as a parent to myself. because I take care of myself. And everybody needs to know that at the first of the month, I have rent that's due every first of the month. And these people have lied, have sent out frequencies out into the world while I'm sitting over here with responsibilities and bills that come every month, while this man sits around and gets coddled and taken care of. Nobody should be disrespecting a woman when they are hanging around with a man like that. Thank you. Well, Patsy, contact me. You know what? You know, I can't get some of these men to stop acting crazy on YouTube because, see, they get paid. They get paid to degrade and down women that are better than them. But if you need me, I can help you with your neighbor, because I've had issues like that too, and I've consistently did good work. What's wrong with a woman holding a man down? Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? Okay, fine. It's not my business. Look, if you're a woman that has a man in your house and you pay the bills, as long as your man ain't bothering me, that's all that matters, right, Deshaun Harris? Okay. I don't know whose lives is on the line and what these women are involved with. I can assure you that any man that's with me, his life is not on the line. So I don't know what kind of women y'all dealing with. Like what's up with these women? Like, I'm not understanding why there would be an inherent danger with these women, because I don't live my life like that. I live a pretty quiet life, and so I don't understand what the danger is. But but okay, men are supposed to protect, but that doesn't mean that I'm a little confused. Men are made to protect. That's all I should have to do. She should pay the bills and tend to the children. And see, and you know what? Hey, if a woman agrees to that, that's her business, Deshaun Harris, as long as you're not harassing me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like was that is that something that you understood? If that's what your living arrangement is with your woman, then that's fine. As long as he's not online harassing Jamila and my company. That's fine with me. What is the physical threats? Physical threat of what? Okay, I've been out on my own for 20 something years, and I can assure you that there's never been any physical threats. But whatever, if that is the way you have sold yourself to that woman, then fine. Okay, that's your business, Deshaun Harris. Okay, do you not understand that that's fine? But as long as he does not come to my job and harass me, is that is that can that be understood, or is that something that you don't understand? Because I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I wouldn't have a man like that. I wouldn't have a man sitting around my house doing nothing and I pay all the bills and tend to the children. That's not going to ever be my arrangement with a man, ever. No, 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 no. The man needs to bring in some money. No man is going to break into my house. There's not going to ever be a man that's going to break into my house. So I don't understand, but that's on you. Wow. Y'all seeing this? And Deshaun Harris, are you black? You see why women don't want to date black men? Honey, let me tell you something. Um, um, wow, wow, wow. And this is the kind of that this is the reason why I'm glad I'm single. I swear to God, I'm glad I'm single. You're a proud black man that just wrote that in my chat. Okay. And I think that you should continue that arrangement with that woman. But don't harass women that want more than that. Don't harass women that expect more. Because I'm not going to have no man living in my house just because there could be a 1 in a million chance that somebody's going to break into my house, because I can assure you that that ain't going to never happen. I don't live my life by in case somebody break in my house, I need protection. Because a man can protect your house even if he's, I don't know, working. So that if that's how y'all rationalize, listen, if a man goes to work all day, he can't protect his family. Okay, guys, listen, listen. First of all, I ain't said nothing about a man going to work all day. I personally believe in men having their own businesses of some sort. Okay. And your business should not be getting a few donations to roast Jamila. As long as you're not a man that's hating on Jamila, that's your business, baby. Okay. Y'all see this? Now, how many of you women want a man with no job that's sitting around your house talking about, I'm going to protect your belongings? That's what ADT security is for. Okay. But you do you. I would never have an arrangement like that. If I'm going to be with a man, he either needs to work or have some kind of contribution to the house. He's got, in fact, I want him to pay the rent and the bills. That's just what it is. Okay. That's just what it is. If we want to go in half and half on it, then we can. But a lot of women don't even want that. So, okay, okay. Well, I listen, listen. Whatever, whatever it is that you have with your arrangement with your woman is your business. Has nothing to do with Jamila. If I'm gonna be with a man, he has to work. If a man feels, oh well, I don't have to work because you're 40, and that's why I do it for myself. I don't deal with you men like that on that capacity. You've got to be a responsible man that has a job. Otherwise, you get no cookies. You get no schnooky from Jamila. No. Mm. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? You live your life. If your woman has agreed to that arrangement, oh my God. I think some of these men are brain dead. Did you really just ask me that question? No, I don't. In fact, I cannot stand men like that. Men like him would love to be able to come and live off of me, but it would never happen. So no, troll, I don't. No, I don't. In fact, men like that make me absolutely sick. Hmm. Yeah, y'all saw it here. Y'all saw it here. And you know what, Deshaun Harris, you men like that, you got some kind of arrangement like that. That is your personal business with that woman. That has nothing to do with Jamila. That has nothing to do with Jamila. Please leave me out of that. Please, please leave me out of that. I don't have nothing to do with that. That's your arrangement with your woman. Don't have nothing to do with Jamila. I'm gonna expect for you to pull your weight in some kind of way. Okay, you talking about you not even really talking about being a Belvedere. You not even talking about being the type of man that where the woman goes out and works, pays all the bills, and the man sits at home and cooks and cleans. You talking about a man sitting around all day. Look, that's on y'all. I know way too many men that have their own companies There's men out there that have their own companies and they work jobs at the same time. They handling business, they paying the bills. That I don't the men in my family don't do that. Most of the men in my family, they work every day. Hey, the prettiest. Let me go back up here. I'm sorry. You said thank you. I can't take it. Just want to be left alone. Patsy. Let me tell you something. There are women that are feeding and sustaining the life energy and the life force of these men that are messing up in society. And if you are feeding and providing nourishment to a man and all he does all day is play games and terrorize business owners on YouTube all day, boo boo, you may have some bad karma coming at you. I'm just saying. Please put them in, the pretties. Let us know what you think of this. Deshaun Harris says, I have 5 baby mamas and we all get along just fine. They know their roles and I know mine. I can't handle any of it. Lord Jesus, I got to burn some ancestor money for that one. Let me burn some ancestor money for that one because, boy, the struggle must be real. You go, boy. You go, boy, with your 5 baby mamas. Let me turn on this light real quick. Where my ancestor money at? I got to burn some of it. Goodness gracious. I wouldn't want a relationship with a man like that. You got to bring in some money. I'm sorry. Okay. You got to bring in some money, partner. Okay. Life is not free. Life is not free. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? And do you think you would be able to come over here and get away with some crap like that? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. The prettiest, did you put something in? Because I didn't see you say anything because sometimes this chat I can't handle any of it. Right. Right. Uh, I'm speechless. But you go, boy. You go, boy. Okay. And I'm one of those types of women that I'm happier when I'm being served by a man. I think men and women should take care of each other, and you're not pulling your weight in that house. And you must see. I'm not going to talk about the intelligence of your baby mamas. I'm not. I'm not Deshaun Harris. I'm not going to judge you. If y'all got that arrangement, you and your 5 baby mamas, and you must be staying. The prettiest cities of Madden King. Hey, do what you got to do. Why they always trying to involve High Priestess Jamila though with that mess? I don't want nothing to do with that mess. That's a mess. Nah, you not old school. No, you not. That's something new. That's something new. That's something new. Okay. I listen. This is the reason why I will remain single because if men running around here doing that, if that's it's not gonna happen over here. It's not gonna ever happen over here. I'd rather take my chances and see. That's why men come to YouTube to harass me all day trying to speak on my company and my business as if they know what's going on. And I don't like y'all energy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like your energy. And my spirits woke me up during the witching hour to go ahead and put some more fire over y'all damn candles. Okay, over y'all stuff. They're sitting up here, y'all come to YouTube all day because you're not doing nothing, and these women are giving you the food stamp card to go and get food from the grocery store. And a lot of these women are empowering and nourishing and nurturing these men that are online stalking me all day long. It's that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, and literally, I ain't said nothing about these types of men. Not really. I mean, I complained about my own, and then it sparked a bunch of house husbands of YouTube to start harassing me. But that harassment is over. Wow. So let me get this straight. You live with a woman, you have 5 kids, and you're in your what? You got to be in your 40s. And you qualify for food stamps? So you living with a woman that doesn't earn enough money to where she actually qualifies for food stamps, and you live with her because just in case one of your buddies comes and robs her, you're going to protect her? Wow. I swear. Listen, listen, the prettiest. See, they're okay. I think you're okay, Deshaun Harris. You okay. You okay. As long as you're not on YouTube harassing Jamila, that's all I care about. Is that a deal? Just whatever little arrangement that you got with the divine feminine, I don't see how y'all making it, especially if you're qualifying for food stamps. There is no way that you can listen, do what you got to do. We are not married, so I can get food stamps. We got the house in her name. We don't believe in marriage. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, the money is the protection, the prettiest. No man can protect you if he has no money. And we all know that. We all know that there is no man that has there's no men out there. I know that for a fact. When I do my rituals and stuff for money and protection, my money is my protection. That is the protection. So I have no idea. That's called struggle living, evidently. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't. No, I don't. In fact, he's not a provider at all. He's being provided for. He's not a provider at all. And I don't respect men like him. I don't harass women online, but I do follow Jesse Lee Peterson and Kevin Samuels. Do you think Kevin Samuels would consider you to be a high value man? Just saying. I mean, I don't watch Kevin Samuels or him either. uh, I just think people shouldn't be so sensitive. Those men have a positive message. Okay. Hey, if you notice, do you ever see me calling the Kevin Samuel show? Do you ever see me calling into Jesse Lee Peterson show? No. So, I there's MC Jesse Lee Peterson is a different story. I don't care about what Kevin Samuels is talking about. All I know is that all of those men are degrading to black women. That's what I do know about those men. Yeah, yeah. Well, not Deshaun Harris, the prettiest Deshaun. Deshaun said he's leading his household and protecting his family. Yes, he's a high value man. You're a high value man on food stamps? That's what you're telling me in my chat room? Because I have 4 children and a grandbaby, and I'm not even on food stamps. And I'm a woman. You're a high value man and you're on food stamps, Deshaun Harris. What it, oh my God, it's not all about money, you know. Okay. Okay. Y'all heard it here, folks. That how many of you black men agree with him? What tarot deck you get in out of Lee? No, it's not. No, it's not. It takes money to live in this world. No, it's not. No, 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 it's not. Yeah, it's all about the money, honey. It's all about the money. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Let me ask you a question, Deshaun Harris. Is your the woman you live with, she on Section 8 too? I used to be on Section 8 years ago, but I never let a man live off of me. As I don't agree with that. Because a lot of men want a woman on Section 8. There's no Section 8 over here. You come over here and live over here, buddy, you're gonna be helping me pay this $13.75 per month. And then when I buy my house, my mortgage probably gonna be about the same. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the normal rider weight deck, but it's 100% plastic. Interesting. Okay. Uh, yes, we are on Section 8, but I don't see how that's relevant. Well, technically, it is relevant because, and I'm not down in people that are on Section 8, but you know, you're not really it, I can imagine that if that woman was not on Section 8 and she didn't have the government helping her pay the bills, I can imagine that she would not have you there. She would have a man that's paying the bills consistently, is what she would have. Okay. She would have a man that's right, right, exactly. Jesus Christ. What you mean it's all business, nothing is personal? What you talking about? This man, y'all seeing what he's saying in my chat? Is it good for a man to live in his mom's basement? I don't think it's good for anybody to live in a basement at all. But no, it's not. And it's really the most foolish buffoonery thing for a man to be stalking and chasing women all day, every day, talking crazy. And what's even more ridiculous is those women that support a man like that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Black women are tired of black men like that being supported. Because I've seen that happen. Oh, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you harass this woman. I'm going to feed you every day because a man that don't work shouldn't eat. A man that don't work shouldn't eat. He gotta be pulling his weight somehow. And there's some men that are hunters, but hunting other human women is not considered to be a hunter. You're a predator. You're more so a predator. All right, guys, you heard it here, folks. All you men out there that are paying the bills, Deshaun Harris said it. He said that man paying the bills isn't a real man. He is too busy working to do anything for his family. Okay, I have heard it all now. Nobody productive would rent that basement. Nobody productive. I can assure you that that basement is a piece of crap. Nobody that is productive would rent that basement. But she could do that. You're right. You're right. She could at least have somebody up in there paying her a little bit of rent. So y'all saw it. The value of a 40 something year old black man, 46 years old, said that men that work, Lord Jesus, men that work isn't a real man. He's absent. He's an absent father and husband. Y'all saw it, folks. This is pretty much the Lord have mercy. Exactly. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, I've never seen or heard anything like this in my life, but clearly this is some sort of new age man. The new age man, because this is new to me. I have never heard of anything like this. Well, that's good. That's good. I think it's about that time for me to for me to get a man that has a job over here helping paying these bills for real. Cause I don't want it to be all on me. And trust me, I'm worth it. I'm worth every penny that you pay. That ain't old school Deshaun Harris. You trolling. He trolling. He got to be trolling, or unless this is really the living arrangements that you men got with these women. I have never in my life seen anything like it in my life. So all of you men out there that work that can take care of the woman that you're sleeping with, y'all not a real man, according to Deshaun Harris. Because while you at work, okay, while you at work building up, or while you running your business saving, you're saving for your family some kind of nest egg in case something happens to you. Y'all not real men. No, Deshaun Harris is a real man because he sits and walks around and watches the house all day. Because apparently there must be some dangerous person out there that's getting ready to rob his family at any moment. And let me ask you a question. What type of neighborhood do you live in? Because I've actually accidentally fallen asleep with my door unlocked before. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Deshaun, I have it of an opinion that men should get their ass out there and work or either start a business. If you're gonna be online all day, you gotta have some kind of brand that you're selling. Otherwise, you're just a loser to me. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't consider that to be a man. Now, I will tell you that there have been women that have had arrangements to where they work and the man stays at home. He usually does the cooking, he usually does the cleaning, and he usually does the laundry for the children. I'm not down in those families. From what you're saying, the woman does everything. Which I don't know what you know, but that's like no. Everybody should pull their own weight. Wow. Well, this man don't buy groceries either. He gets food stamps. That's why there's so many gay people these days. Everything is all twisted up. I can't, y'all. I can't. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I look, whatever arrangement you got with your woman is your business. Just don't harass Jamila while you do it. Is that a deal? Because otherwise, I don't care what you're doing. Everybody, everybody got their own thing that they doing. As long as you don't got nothing to say about Jamila or don't have anything to say about Jamila and you're not harassing Jamila, that's all I care about. Okay, that's all I care about. What I know is that I get up every day and I work hard for my family and I should be respected for that. Okay, because regardless if I had my own business, a lot of people say, "Oh, you sitting around, you don't work shit." I would look, I earned it. I earned every penny that I make. You better believe it. And I should be earning more. I should be earning more. I should charge more for some of these rituals that I do, but I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as he Smokey said, to each its own. I agree. I agree. Because a person has to be either mentally or physically sound enough to pull in money. There's a lot of people that are literally on yeah, we're not gonna go there. You don't appreciate me making a joke out of what else am I gonna it seems like you're trolling, Deshaun Harris, some of the things that you've said in the chat. But like I said, I am not making fun of you and your five baby mamas and y'all arrangements. I'm not. I don't understand why you're so paranoid about somebody breaking into your house to where you can't work, but hey, that's your business. Why do you need men like Tommy Sotomayor and Kevin Samuels? As far as I'm concerned, both of those men, what they do is they take advantage and they are see, I don't do that. I don't kick down the black community. I bring hope to the black community. I don't do that. So I bring healing to the black community with my spells and my rituals. I don't do what they do because yeah, we don't need people like that. Yeah, he's definitely a bad example. I agree. I just don't see why you think my lifestyle is something to be laughed at. I take care of my family. Lots of men don't. Okay. If you consider that to be taking care of your family, then hey, and if she's okay with it, I'm okay with it. I just said that that's your business as far as what you do with your family, but what does that have to do with what Jamila is doing? As long as you're not online all day, every day, harassing a woman and harassing a business owner like myself, because I get harassed every single day by men that have their own free will. Okay. So, whatever these men's opinions are of me, I can't stop it. You have the right to your own free will. Long as you're not harassing me and putting my photographs up and talking crazy to me, that's all I care about. So I'm not laughing at all. I wouldn't want that arrangement. But but then again, I'm manless. At least your woman got a man. I'm manless. I don't have no man. I'm single. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so, Deshaun Harris. I don't think so. Me and my hey, listen, my children ain't bothered nobody. I'm a single mother and my children don't bother nobody. In fact, we get stalked. So I don't know what you're talking about. Hmm. I'm not gonna watch Kevin Samuels at all. Not interested in that content. I'm not. In fact, a lot of the black men on here, they don't interest me. They don't interest me. Yeah, I'm single. I'm a single mother. Oh no, you didn't come on here and judge me for being a single mother when you over there getting food stamp benefits and not working, buddy. Don't go there with me, hon. Don't go there with me. Okay. And I don't bother anybody. In fact, I've asked a lot of you men to leave me alone, haven't I? Most of my children are grown. My quality of life is fine. I don't have to give nothing to no man. I have the right to, if I want to be single, then I want to be single. There's nobody there. Oh, please. Look at this troll account. Living off my son talking big online. Wow. You know, You know, Deshaun Harris, you don't even, let me tell you something, brother. You don't even live a real life. Your rent is paid for you. You are a government funded person. The government funds you to live. You shouldn't be judging anybody. Okay? All right, get out of my chat room. Bye-bye. We're not going to start talking about children. And you know what? My daughter gets up and goes to work every day. My daughter has a job and this man doesn't. Okay? My daughter has a job. Both of my daughters have jobs. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, look, you black men, y'all stay in y'all own little world. Just leave Jamila out of it or I'm going to curse you. That's all y'all got to do. Leave Jamila the hell out of it or else you're going to get cursed over here. Okay? Okay? First of all, I don't have kids. And we not going to talk about baby daddies. We're not going to talk about that shit. Dude, you can't judge me when you have children with 5 different women. Stop. Stop. You can't judge me when you have children with 5 different women. Do you understand me? You actually judge women that have had children with more than one man while you have children with 5 different women that you don't take care of. I don't understand you, this new wave of masculinity. What in the world? And see, I'm sorry, Deshaun Harris, but it doesn't have to make sense to you. I don't have to make sense to you because a man like you, I would never have anything to do with you. I would never have anything to do with a man like you. So you don't need to understand. There's nothing about me that you need to understand. You shouldn't even be concerned about Jamila. Okay? A key that can unlock any any lock is considered a good key. A lock that can be opened by any key is a bad lock. Oh, please. Oh, listen, Deshaun Harris, your baby mamas don't even require for you to work. Okay? Don't get judgmental, boo-boo. Don't get judgmental when the mothers of your children don't require you to work. You understand what I'm saying? And you must be talking about yourself because you done dipped and dabbed in 5 different women and had 5 and had children by 5 different women. Okay, here's another thing that you brothers ain't gonna get away with. The only way you'll get away with it is with low-lifed people. And all y'all do all day is sit around all day and harass women. Y'all harass my company, you harass my business all day long. You're not okay. If you consider you can consider you're not, to me, you're not. I wouldn't be with a man like you. That's why there's a lot of women that decide to be single because there's no men out there that are like they're like when you get to be in your 40s, it's okay. As far as I'm concerned, I can die alone. Look at this idiot in here. There's no Section 8 over here. And even when I was on Section 8, I made more money than you. Y'all do realize that people on Section 8, did y'all know that a few years ago, like probably like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, Section 8 started requiring for you to have a job? Did y'all know that? Section 8 ain't like it used to be. They require you to have some kind of job if you're on Section 8. Did you know that? So all of you men that sit around and get taken care of by your women, boo boo, people on Section 8 have more than you. Do they not? I don't think that it's up to any of you men to determine how a woman should act or a woman should be. And I am a woman. I don't have to act like a woman. That's not an act. I'm just a woman. Okay. Acting is something totally different. This is called existence and being. I don't have to act like a woman because I am one. I haven't said anything bad about you. I just said that I wouldn't date you. I wouldn't want anything to do with a relationship with you. That's all I said. How was that saying something bad? Men are the leaders. Women should have no say. Okay, Deshaun Harris. Okay. You know, and y'all can see the delusion. This is it right here, the delusion of the black man. And you see why so many black women don't want nothing to do with you. Now, I wonder how your woman would feel if she knew that you was up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to find another baby mama. You looking for the sixth baby mama, ain't you? He looking for baby mama. Y'all, Deshaun Harris is looking for baby mama number 6. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Well, that's fine. It did need to be said because people need to know where you stand. That's where I stand on that. Because you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. If I get into a normal relationship with a man, I'm still very fertile. There's always the probability of me getting pregnant. And when I get pregnant, I get tired. I get so tired. I have to sleep a lot, especially in the first 3 or 4 months. I sleep my ass off the first 3 or 4 months of my pregnancies. In fact, when I got pregnant with Jacob, I had to get because I was working for a company at the time. Okay. And I was single at the time. I got pregnant with a donor. So I was not in a relationship, but I had a job. And guess what? My job had short term disability. So when I was pregnant with Jacob, thank the goddess that I had a job, I was able, because I didn't realize I would get that fatigued. I was so fatigued when I was pregnant with Jacob. Women can get pregnant and the man has to be able to work and take care of her. I'm sorry. So no, I would well, and I don't have a man around me. And I wouldn't have a man like you around me. The instincts of a woman is gonna be with a man that can take care of her. That's the instincts of a woman. This other stuff that you're talking about where you and your woman is on Section 8 and she work and so she works, she takes care of everything. You don't even have to feed yourself, brother. You can't tell me nothing about the instincts of a woman. Deshaun Harris, I wouldn't get pregnant by a man that's not already employed. Who would get pregnant by a man that's not already employed? It can take up to 6 months for you to find a job. Are you serious? I would quit the job as soon as she is better. Hey, that's my cue. Y'all heard it here, folks. Okay, we got an eligible bachelor in the chat room, claims that he's a high value man because he's on food stamps. Him and his woman is on Section 8, which means that you're probably not even supposed to be staying there. Okay, but you can because there's ways of covering that up. Okay, there's no chance of you buying a house or having anything, that's your business. You ain't gonna never open my eyes to that. And I'm not gonna have no debate about this because this is not a debate. Okay. This is not a debate. I'm not gonna debate a man on whether or not he should work or not. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm brainwashed. Yep. I'm gonna stay brainwashed. All right, guys. I will see y'all later. Love and light to y'all. Men, get a job or start a business and then come talk to me. Deshaun Harris, I don't have debates with men that don't earn money. Okay. You got to understand the type of woman that I am. I am a mother. Okay. You got to look at my zodiac chart. I'm a Cancer with a Leo rising and a Virgo moon with a Taurus Venus. There's no way that I would ever live like that. Okay. I don't want to debate with a man that don't have a job. There's no debate. In fact, you can't even argue with no woman. And if you had a job, whoop-de-doo, we've all had jobs. I've had men that ain't never had no job in their life, just like you trying to tell me I need to get a job while they hate on my business. Don't worry about what a mother is without a father. Don't worry about that. Okay. Some of you men, as a father, it's better to just not have you around. That's my opinion. Okay. And if a woman does keep you around, she keeps you around for what little you can do. And as far as what you've wrote in my chat, you don't even have to clean the house. She does everything. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Bye, Patsy. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.